Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. In today's video I will be showing my colouring and art supply hauls for the months of March and April 2022. So let me move this stuff aside and we'll get started. Now, I want to get back into drawing. I'm not an artist by any means. I have mentioned that before, but I do enjoy drawing and I want to practice with watercolors. So I purchased some papers and also some books that will work well with watercolor. So I'll get to that one in a sec. So this first one I got from AliExpress and it's just a nice square watercolor sketch pad. So it's a 26 by 26 centimeter. And it comes with ring binders, so it will open flat, which will be good. Yeah, of course the ring binders will be there, but I can always open them and take the pages out if I want, but in most cases I will section it off with washi tape anyway, so I won't need to worry about getting straight into those edges. So I think it's 20 pages and I'm not quite sure, but it could be 300 GSM. I'm not sure if that number means the 300 GSM, but either way it's quite thick paper. And yeah, that will be good for practicing some watercolor on. And I also got these two pads. This one came from Kmart and this one came from Crafts Online, which is an online craft store in Australia. I think they're based in Queensland. And I got them, they're both 180 GSM. They're both meant to be for watercolor and they're A4 size. But I was hoping to be able to print on them, so when I get some colouring pages that are PDFs, I'm hoping that these won't be too thick to go through my printer, but you know, thick enough that they're watercolor, good for watercolor, and that might be a good way to also practice watercolor. So I mean the bigger one here, the Poppy Crafts one, is more of your cream colored or ivory colored paper, and the Kmart one is definitely very white and very textured. But yeah, so that will be a trial and error. I haven't used it yet to see how they print, but hopefully they will go through my printer and I can start getting some more PDFs of images I really like, rather than buying whole books if I don't want an entire book. And the lucky last, this was a purchase from Etsy from Stitched Up Notebooks, and it was an Australian Etsy store, and they hand make really cute tiny sketchbook, which will be good for me if I want to just practice with colors or something, like tiny drawings. So it's quite cute and it's all hand stitched. So just to show how big it is, it fits in the palm of my hand. So yeah, really like that, really cute. Moving on to weird stuff I got. This sort of doesn't fit in any other category, so I'll get that out of the way now. And just from Amazon, I got really cheaply 100 eyeshadow makeup brushes, and I just thought I'd try these as well, just makeup sponges. They're tiny. They might help as well with spreading pastels, but because they're really cheap if you look for this stuff under makeup, but if you go for it under artist supplies, ridiculously expensive. So that was just two really weird bits and pieces I got there. So here are some paint pens I also got. I believe I got all of these from Crafts Online, and the main reason I wanted these Deco Color premium pens with the chisel tip was for outlining resin coasters when I make them. They do a great job of detailing the outer rim of your coasters to give them a bit more class. So I managed to get the gold and silver for that, and these I believe are just white, and they might have been on sale as to why I got them, because I honestly don't recall why I purchased them. whilst on the theme of paint pens, I got myself some additional Poscas. I'm slowly getting the collection up. So I've got, they're your 5Ms and they're your 3Ms. And looking at my swatching chart, as you can see, I am getting there. I've lined these ones out because I don't want any in that thickness. So if there's lines on them, they're not available in that sizes, or I'm not interested in that sizes. So yeah, nearly getting there. I've got a few more of them to get and a few more of them to get, not many, so I'm really happy with that. And I want Poscas because, as I said, I'm going back to drawing a bit, just to show you the sort of silly thing I like to draw with Poscas. So yeah, that's just a cute little character I drew back in Feb, and then I drew these, I don't know what, it was vegetables and fruits, and I just went, I don't know what they were trying to be. They weren't trying to, menacing maybe? I'll use a sad tomato. So yeah, just playing around with it. And also you will see this again in my completed colouring pages. I drew Zucker there from Animal Crossing and coloured him in with Posca. I know that colour's not exactly correct, but I didn't have one that was closer to colour. From AliExpress, I got these 3-in-1. They say coloured pencils, but they're actually crayons. And they look like they're all different colours to make up the 3. So there you go, as you can see. So you've got your yellow, red and orange. I think that's pink, lighter pink and purple. That'd be 2 greens and a yellow, 3 blue shades, and I think a purple, blue and a light blue on that last one, like a galaxy type colour. So they will be good for, and they're quite thick too, I should say. Thick boys. Oh, that would have been a prettier way to show them. There we go, I'll show them on the flat ends. So as you can see, they are thick boys. Moving on to Smiggle. I have used these already, and these are the scented twin tip markers, and I thought I'd also pick up some of their glitter colour markers. These sort of things I like to use for when I do either the spiral books or the lines and numbers. And I also got 2 pencils, neon and pastel, and I'll show you from that end. And that's your multiple lead in one pencil, like the crayons. These came from either AliExpress or Daiso. That's AliExpress. That was AliExpress, and this was Daiso, and as you can see, I've already started using it. So this, like the 2 pencils from Smiggle, multicolored leads, 7 colours in one pencil, and I have used this and I have shown the results in my March, I think it was, completed colouring pages when I did the swear words coloured in with the 1 pencil. So they were from there. Again, I must have been on a buying frenzy of these gimmicky type pencils of many colours in 1 pencil. So I got this 6-pack of Marco brand ones from AliExpress, and I'm just having, I'll just pull out 2 and we'll have a look. I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're going to be the same lead colour in all of them. And it looks like it's 3 or 4 coloured. So it is 4 coloured. So it looks like it's a red, green, blue and yellow. And these ones I will do a separate swatching video on for my reference as well. These are the 50 macaron colours from Brutfuner. And yeah, so they are the colours. It's a beautiful pastel-y colour range. They're good because they come with a colour name and a colour number. I don't know if they're good pencils yet. I haven't really tried them out, but I mean, that's helpful. I don't have to number each one of these pencils. It's all done for me. So I do, just looking at them like this, I do love the colour range. It really is quite pretty. And we're on to the last lot of products I got, and these were all from Kmart Australia, and it was really just some paint sets they had really cheaply. I've got your metallic colours there, silver, copper and gold in acrylic craft paint. I can either use these in the colouring pages for some highlights or on some of my other crafty things I do. They had 12 sets of acrylic paints. See all the colours there. And they also had them in pastel acrylic paint, so I picked it up for pastel-y type colours as well. And lastly, they had tubed watercolour paints in a 12 set also. So I know these are really, really budget friendly items, and like I said, it's either going to be in the colouring books or for practice, why I got the watercolour books as well. That was it. That's my haul, or my art supply and colouring supply haul for March and April. I probably won't be doing these hauls very often going forward, like they might be 2 to 3 monthly in future, as I'm really finding I pretty much have everything I want and need for me at this particular time. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from everybody and I always answer. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account, and the details are up here. Let me know what you thought of these supplies. Is there any you have or any you're interested in? I won't be putting links down below in the description because I did get these from all over the place and it's impossible to try and find links for everything, especially when I went into a physical store and bought stuff. But if you are interested in something in particular, let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you out. Until next time, everybody, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.